It's winter. So, let's make it cold in here. Hello, my lovely monsters. I am Fasa the Silver Chimera, and I've returned with a chilling new build for the Titan. Fill the room with lightning and lay on the trigger. Let's get it. Part 1. The weapon. We're using the exotic trace rifle Coldheart, which comes with the perks Cold Fusion. This weapon shoots a steady cold fusion powered arc laser, dealing more damage the longer it remains on target. Next up, Longest Winter. Periodically generates ionic traces while it's in the high damage state. This is a classic weapon, and with the ability to make ionic traces is a great choice for this episode. Part 2. We're wearing the exotic chest piece Armamentarium, which comes with the perk, and another thing. Gain an additional grenade charge. Grenade final blows spawn an orb of power. 2 grenades and orbs is pretty good, but you know me. Let's crank it up a notch, shall we? Part 3. Class and mods. We're on Striker. For the super, Fist of Havoc because it's been a while and why not. For the melee, Thunderclap because it's fun. And for the grenade, Storm or Pulse because we have 2 of them and it's going to be dope. Trust me. For our aspects, Touch of Thunder. Your Flashbang, Pulse, Lightning, and Storm grenades have enhanced functionality. Pulse grenades create ionic traces periodically as it damages targets and increases in damage over time. Storm grenades, after detonating, create a roaming thundercloud that tracks nearby targets and fires a bolt of lightning at foes beneath it. The other aspect is Knockout. Critically wounding a target or breaking their shields infuses your melee attacks with arc energy and increases your melee range and damage for a short time. Defeating targets with melee attacks makes you amplified and restores a portion of your health. Defeating more powerful combatants increases the amount of health restored. Moving to our fragments. Spark of Shock, your arc grenades jolt targets, -10 to discipline. Spark of Ions, killing a jolted enemy creates an ionic trace. Spark of Discharge, arc weapon final blows have a chance to create ionic traces, -10 to strength. Spark of Magnitude, your lingering arc grenades, lightning, pulse, and storm have extended duration. With this setup, our storm grenades last longer, jolt targets, and make ionic traces. All these traces give us ability energy, which leads to more grenades. What's not to love? Moving to the artifact, Trace Evidence to make more ionic traces, and if you boost it, the traces give you armor charges. Retinal Burn to blind targets with Coldheart, and finally, Arc Compounding, so the blinded targets take more damage. As always, use whatever fits your playstyle and the content that you're running. Moving to the armor mods, on the head, Special Ammo Finder for Coldheart, Ashes to Assets for Super Energy, and Siphon Mod for Orbs. On the arms, Grenade Kickstart for more grenades, Impact Induction so our melee gives us grenade energy, and Fastball so you can throw them further. On the chest, 2 Arc Reserve mods for ammo, and a Charged Up mod for more armor charges. On the legs, Absolution for ability energy, Recuperation for health, and Innervation for more grenade energy. And finally, on the class item, Reaper for more orbs, and 2 powerful attraction mods to slurp up orbs from a distance. When these pieces come together, you get flooded with ionic traces and can throw non-stop storm grenades that chase targets, jolt them, and make ionic traces. Coldheart can now blind targets, which counters unstoppables and ramps up in damage very quickly. It's a hell of a time. But now I gotta talk about the most important part of any Destiny build. Part 4. The fashion. This is the outfit, and I dig it. I wanted to match the aesthetic of Coldheart and lean into the whole Slayer Baron theme this episode. So I used the Shadestalker Helm and Greaves to go with the Legacy Oath Gauntlet and the Virtuous Mark to fit in with the secondary energy ornament on the chest. Then I wrapped it all in the Sinking Feeling shader to give it that pretty blue color. I think it looks high-tech, intimidating, electrifying. Kind of like the build if you think about it. So henceforth, this build will be known as Winter Storm. As the lightning dances in the winter wonderland, never forget the depths of your cold heart. So, that's the build. Do you like the loadout? Do you like the outfit? Are there any suggestions you'd make? Talk to me in the comments below. If you don't know what to say, how about Storm? That feels appropriate. If you want more of my builds, I have a playlist right here, so feel free to check that out. If you could do me a favor and deck the subscribe button in the halls, that would be great. Thank you. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I am Fasa the Silver Chimera. I hope you have a joyous day despite the world trying to tear you down. And I will see all of you beautiful monsters next time.